Welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to be putting on new stainless steel braided lines, StopTech lines again. I still got my Advance RGD2s. I know they kind of look brand new, but they're not. Just new tires on there. I got the Falcon 660 tires, summer tires on there. These are the new Falcon tires that I have on here. I believe these are new tires that came out from Falcons as well. But yeah, they're not new. They look new. I ceramic coated them again. They look new. They got rock chips and stuff on them. They're not perfect, but they do look clean. But I already did an oil change in the car just now. So the last video you guys saw, we put new rotors, new pads, right? What else do we do? And bleed the clutch. But we noticed, oh yeah, bleed the brakes. My bad. I don't know what I'm saying, clutch. We bleed the brakes, but come to find out, when it was bleeding them, the pedal was still like halfway, like not braking, and it kind of felt still soft. But we did notice when we took the caliper off that this line has a bubble, which I can see. Yeah, right there, it has a bubble. It's kind of hard for you guys to see. I'm pushing a mic on it, but yeah, that's the little bubble. So we don't know. We had these on the car since we did maybe 2013, so it's been almost probably over a decade with these lines, but I don't know why it bubbled like that. So we got some new ones again. More money. I know I did pads, rotors, new brake fluid, just did an oil change. Now I gotta do new stainless steel brake lines, because as you can see that it's bubbling. So one is for the front, one is for the rear. I'm just gonna change all of them since I did it so long ago. And this one's for the front, one for the rear. I don't know, but that's the part number. Part number for this one and that one. But it don't even look. The one is so old on there, it don't even look like this. So the goal today is to put the new tires on there. So what I try to do is when spring or summer comes around, I put those tires on. And then when winter comes on, I put the Mugen GPs on there. So it takes me a while to actually have to buy tires. So I don't have to, I do a lot of driving to go to work and stuff. So it will last me a longer time. So that's what I'll do, is have two sets of tires, one for winter, springtime. I'll put the summers on there, have somebody to do the alignment so they're going a lot longer. And yeah, so that's the plan. Springtime is here and we're gonna put those on there. I burned those tires out for how long? I had this car for what, over 12 years now. So gonna put those on there, get an alignment. I'll show you guys the alignment process when we get there. But today we are gonna be putting on the new StopTech stainless steel brake lines. It's crazy that a lot of the stuff for this car, a lot of people don't. It's hard to even find them. It's like only a couple companies that sell products for this car still, which is kind of crazy. But a lot of the stuff is discontinued. They don't make these GP wheels, they don't make the HFP lip no more, the Honda factory performance lip. They don't make those Mugen side skirts, the Mugen wing. All those parts are discontinued. I know I get questions all the time asking me, oh, where'd you get them? And then I tell you guys the price of how much these OEM parts cost, and then y'all like, nah, which I get it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and probably bring the cardboard back over here and show you guys the process of a little bit of it. I ain't gonna go too, and I have a video on doing this already, but I just want to share the process with you guys because we've done this already. When we did this, when we got new spoon calipers, we did this rotors, pads, new spoon calipers, and we did the StopTech stainless steel braided lines as well, and all in one video. Or maybe I did parts, can't remember. But yeah, you gotta do. Gotta take this off right here. The line, you gotta take that. What is that? 10?
That's a 12 millimeter.
It's a 12 millimeter.
Yeah.
So he's taking that. That's the line is hooked up to the little line right there where the strut is. So he took the bolt out of the little piece that connects to part of the strut. Right over there, pliers, and pull that out. Conclusion, this is the front. That's the part number. And this one is the rear because it has this little big bracket on there. I will show you guys. I really hope this is the problem, man. Cause we spent all this time cleaning the pistons. The pistons still look shining and stuff. We will clean on them. Yeah, look how this thing is shining compared to the old one.
Yeah, for them is the same thing. So
Yep. It doesn't make a difference. Yep.
It ain't right.
So my question to you is it comes with 4 washers, so one on the inside and one on the outside or something?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I want to see how that
Be
is.
on this side, one gonna be on the other.
Oh,
one on
is
this side, one on that side.
Okay, and then the nut goes in the middle.
Rust.
Oh yeah, like you can see it right now, right there, but it's all rusted out. Okay. So now you say you have your special tool. What size is that? A 10?
Yep.
What's the bottom one? A 17?
Yeah.
So he's gonna take that clip out.
Yeah.
There you go. Gone. So something has to hold the bottom. Don't we need a cup for the bottom? Isn't it gonna be dripping?
Yeah, you're gonna be dripping, yeah.
We need a cup or something.
But you get where you want to get.
You just ready to get this done. Where's the cup? I need that. Is dripping yet? Yep, drip, drip, drip. And now he's gonna loosen this side up. It's gonna drip from here too, right?
No, not.
It's all over your hand. You said it ain't gonna drip?
Yeah.
A little bit? You need rags?
Yeah, that's just the coming up. That's what's in the line.
In the line, yeah. I can see that little bubble right there. And this is what you're saying, the two, one on each side. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bleed it again. Yeah, I bought some extra. Yay me, guys. Money, money, money. Good. At least it looks clear though. So now we gotta run it across, I see. So y'all saw he was spinning it with his hand. Now it's dripping on the ground over on this side. So he's gonna put one on the inside, one on the outside. So he's screwing it in. So new line is in.
Where's my screwdriver?
It looks like that because you have the whole thing turned, as you guys can see.
Where's my screwdriver?
No leaks, right?
Yep.
Now we're gonna do
over here. Go down here.
Here's the first line for the passenger side I was talking about. So you guys can see. I'm trying to bring it in the sun so y'all can see. Yeah, this is the bubble just started creating. So this, I don't know if this is the problem or it's affecting the pressure. What?
We taking out the bracket first that holds the line in place.
Oh, so the bracket is down there for. So as you guys see, that's the new bracket. Look at the old one to the new one. You're like, how is that the same thing, right? What size is the bottom one? A 17, and then 17. And then the top one's a what? A 12. It's a 10.
Yeah.
Let me go get the little cup. See, it is getting low, so I'm gonna add some fluid here. And it's the same thing, 12 over here, right? Same process at the front, and then 12 over here. 12mm over here. Looking at the rear lines, they just look dirty. I don't see no cracks compared to the front ones. You're gonna put the 12mm bolt at the top, and there you go. Just added some more fluid to make sure it's good. It's not getting too low. And then start bleeding this thing in a second. So the fluid, gonna start bleeding it. This last one is done, as you guys can see. Clip is in. 12 down there is in. Right there. And then the 10 is in. Hopefully this fixes my problem, man. Cause my pedal was soft when it was bleeding it, and there was no more bubbles and stuff. But we lost all that bubble in the line, so yeah, about to start bleeding in here in a second. He's gonna go get the thing to put on the bleeder, which is right there where the nipple is. Good. Yep. Oh, here we go. So I can't believe it, but changing the StopTech braided steel lines fixed the issue. It fixed it. So after we started bleeding, after we changed the parts, we started bleeding the brake lines again, because we changed all 4 braided to brand new braided lines, and I started pressing the pedal. I started feeling it get stiff right away, and I'm like, wow. So that something so simple as that little bubble in the line, or anything that has to do with the brake line, can make a complete difference with you when it's time to bleed the brakes, or you press the pedal. Like, I'm pressing the pedal like halfway in to even feel some type of pressure for the car to start slowing down. So man, that's insane. So I'm glad I figured out what the issue was, and it is finally fixed. But guys, if you guys like this video, definitely hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for new content, and guys, we're on the way to getting the car retuned, so let's go.